Hello, yogis, and welcome to your mat. If you're just joining in, my name is Tatum. If not, welcome back. This is week 3 of the month of rest, and today we are working on breathing and releasing. So really focusing on breath work today. I have 2 pillows and a blanket per usual, and then I also used another small pillow. So if you want to grab some extra ones just in case, go ahead and do that now. And then also put on something super comfy. You can put on your pajamas if you'd like. Take this practice in bed or make a big giant pillow fort on your floor. It's up to you. As always, stay tuned after class for the reflection question and leave me a comment down below with your answer. I always love hearing back from you guys. And if you are enjoying this month of rest alternative to your New Year's resolutions, please let me know in the comments down below, or something that you're looking forward to maybe next month, or something that you would like to work on in future classes. I'm always open to recommendations. Anyway, go ahead, grab whatever else that you would like, get comfy, get cozy, and I will meet you back here. Hello, yogis, and welcome back to your mat. So today we're getting started off in Savasana. So whatever Savasana means to you, I'm going to take my blanket, place it right about where my knees are on my mat, and then remove one of my pillows and just lay back down. So the blanket or pillow underneath your knees will help you support that low back if it feels kind of achy when you lay down on the floor. And you can get comfortable. Take your legs out long, hands can be down by your side, up over your head, wherever feels most comfortable. So today we're working on breathing and releasing. So we're going to start off with a couple breathing exercises that you can carry with you throughout your practice if you feel like your mind is wandering, or even throughout your day when you feel like things get a little bit overwhelming. You can always come back to this short little exercise. So we're going to dive right in. You can keep your hands where they are, or you can place one hand on your belly, maybe one hand right on top of the other, or on your heart. It's your choice. Begin to soften your gaze or close your eyes. And then let's tune into our breath. Begin to notice where you feel it. Maybe it's in your side body, maybe in your chest, maybe in your belly. And then when you're ready, exhale wherever you are. Pull the belly button close into the spine. We're going to take a full deep inhale together and imagine you're pulling your breath down below your belly button. Allow your belly to rise up. And then open your mouth. Exhale, release completely. And you can sigh it out, make an ha sound, whatever you're comfortable with. 2 more times just like that. Big, deep inhale. Pulling the breath down below the belly button and allowing the belly to expand. Maybe take one more sip at the top. And then exhale, completely release. Last one, biggest, fullest, deepest breath today. One more sip in. Pause. Exhale, completely release. Beautiful. You can keep your hands right where they are, release them. We're going to go into that little breathing exercise. So I like to call this the 4-second breath. So we'll be inhaling for 4 seconds, pausing for 2 at the top, exhaling for 4, and then pausing for 2 at the bottom. If you'd like to make your exhales or inhales longer that fit your breath and your body better, by all means go for it. Or if this doesn't really work with you today, then you can always count your breath, as in inhaling for 1, exhaling for 2. You can make your way all the way up to 10 and then back down again. And if you lose count, just start over. You can alternate these breathing exercises whenever you'd like if the 4-second breath gets too much. So when you're ready, again, exhale wherever you are. Take a full deep inhale for 4 seconds. When you're ready, inhaling for 1, 2, 3, 4, pause, 1, 2, exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1, pause, 1, 2, inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, pause, 1, 2, exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1, pause, 1, 2, inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, pause, 1, 2, exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1, pause, 1, 2, and continue this on your own at your own pace. Trying not to grasp for that inhale. It'll be there after your pause. Last round wherever you are. And when you've completed that last round, gently return your breath to normal. Take a moment. If you'd like to set an intention for this class or your day, go ahead and set one now. Or maybe a little mantra. And when you're ready, I'm going to gently remove my hands. Begin to bend my knees, walking them in close. You might have to move your pillow or your blanket. I'm going to move my blanket over to the side here in my range so I can grab it. We're going to need it in a minute. And if you'd like, take your feet out hip width distance here. And then again, if you'd like, you can windshield wiper your legs, kind of loosen up that low back here. Keeping your shoulders and head on the pillow or the mat. And then we'll come back through center. Let's pick up our right knee. And we're going to just interlace all 10 fingers around the outside of our shin or our thigh. You can even use your blanket here too. And we're just going to take a little bit of a breathing exercise and a little stretch here. So inhale, our knee will pull away. And our pelvis will tilt down, away. And then exhale, pull the knee in. Pelvis rotates in, tailbone is tucking. Inhale, knee pulls away. Exhale, pull it in. And continue with this on your own. Taking a few rounds. Making little movements or big movements. Whatever is catering to your needs today. You can even remain still if it feels better. Last round. Give your knee a nice good squeeze in. And then if you'd like, you can take your blanket or a strap, loop it around your foot, take your leg up to the sky. Now I'm going to grab my blanket with one hand here, take a micro bend in your knee, and you can allow that leg to fall open here. Your left knee might fall open as well, and if that feels okay, you can allow it. Or we can bring a pillow onto the other side. And we're just getting a nice stretch down our leg here, and you go to where it feels best with you. So if you feel anything that's painful, go ahead, bring it back in, and then reset. So you can stay still or take movements here. And when you're ready, gently release. Put your blanket off to the side. If you'd like, windshield wipe your legs one more time. And then switch legs. So our left knee is coming in, interlace all 10 fingers here. And then again, exhale will pull it in. Inhale pulls away. Getting that little pelvic tilt in, loosening up the low back. And then also a nice little stretch down our leg and our glute. And taking big movements or small movements or holding still, your choice. Final round wherever you are. And give it a nice little squeeze in. And then we'll hook our blanket around this foot. Leg goes up to the ceiling, micro bend in your knee. You can take your blanket in both hands or one hand, it's your choice. Just remember to keep that micro bend in your knee, and if this is a big enough stretch today, you can stay here, or you can explore with some movement. Remember to go slow, making sure things feel okay. And when you're ready, gently release. Again, feet are hip width distance. It's 2 fists if you need a visual. And then you can just windshield wipe your legs from side to side. Let's pull those knees in here. And take a little knee circle. Switch directions, giving that sacrum a nice little massage. And then when you're ready, we're going to gently make our way up. So I'm going to roll onto my left side and then gently press myself up here. So we're coming into a little flow, very simple, nothing crazy. So let's take our blanket here. I'm going to fold it. Move my pillow out of the way. Then I'm going to sit back on my knees. And my knees are going to be about hip width distance, so again, 2 fists. I'm going to bring the blanket right underneath my bum here. And then you can take your pillows out in front of you. Make a big giant pillow stack. However many pillows you want. If you don't want any pillows, that's totally fine. I'm gonna remove mine just so we don't have any weird noises. So we're gonna start here. You can also put a pillow underneath here if you need a little bit more of a boost up. So we're gonna start here in hero's pose. Sit up nice and tall. Draw your shoulders back over your hips. And we're gonna inhale, arms come up. And then gently come up onto those knees. Reach up, draw the shoulders back and down. Exhale, begin to hinge forward, hinging from your hips, leading with your heart. Hands will come down to the mat, framing your pillow or right underneath your shoulders. Take a few cat-cows. Inhale, belly drops, gaze lifts, hips lift. Exhale, pull the belly button into the spine, round under, gaze in between the knees. Take one more round here. Exhale, pull it in. And then gently press your hips back, walk your hands forward, child's pose, pause and breathe. We're gonna take this little flow 2 more times. All right, second round. Inhale, slowly roll up, sitting back on your heels. Hero's pose, sit up nice and tall, draw the chest towards the sky, lift the chin onto the horizon. Pause. Inhale, we'll lift up, arms come up with us. And then exhale, hinge from your hips, lead with an open heart, hands come underneath the shoulders, framing the pillow. Take a cat-cow. Then when you're ready, sit your heels back or hips back, walk your hands forward, come into your child's pose. Pause, breathe. Final round. Inhale, slowly walk your hands back, roll up 1 vertebra at a time. Shoulders stack over hips, chin comes onto the horizon, chest lifts towards the sky. Pause. Inhale, lift up, arms reach up. Exhale, hinge forward. Come into that tabletop. Take a cat-cow or any other organic movement here. And shift from side to side. Wag your tail, create a C shape by gazing back at your blanket. And then when you're ready, press back, child's pose, and we'll remain here. So if you didn't have a pillow and you want a pillow, go ahead and grab it now. And relax down. Palms can be palms face up, and you can take your knees out wide, big toes to touch here. Begin to switch your gaze over to the other side, stretching out the other side of your neck. And we'll gently lift up, coming back through center. Now we're going to come into a little breathing exercise here. So you might want 1 pillow, you might want 2 pillows, so you're just going to have to gauge what you're feeling today. So we're actually going to drape ourselves over this pillow for a little bit of a breathing exercise. So I'm going to place this right where my belly would be on my mat. So when you're ready, you can also leave your blanket here if your feet get a little bit cold. And just begin to walk yourself out and lay yourself right across your pillow. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to release our low back by practicing that breathing, deep breathing exercise and targeting our breath in that low back. So if you feel like you need another pillow to prop you up, to feel it and release and really open those vertebrae. So you always are compressed. Gently lower yourself down. You can take your feet out wide if you'd like. You can stack your hands so you can place your forehead on the backs of your hands here. So, bring that forehead down here. Relax your jaw, relax your shoulders. Soften over your pillows. And then return to that feeling of your breath. Notice it again. Now, just like we imagine sending our breath down below our belly button, I want you to imagine you're sending your breath into that low back and really open it up and breathe into that area. If you need a visual, you can take a deep inhale. Imagine a deep blue light as it flows through your nose, down your throat, across your sternum, and then it gathers like the ocean in your back. A deep, dark, beautiful blue as you inhale and expand. And then exhale, travels right back out as you exhale and release down. We'll come back, pulling our hands underneath our shoulders. We'll gently lift ourselves up, and we're just going to rotate on our side here. So I'm going to remove one of my pillows, bring it up top for my head. If you'd like, you can grab another little pillow. Work on some deep side body breathing. So I'm just turning on my right hip here. And I'm taking the pillows right underneath my torso, so right at the edge of my hip here, and then draping myself over. You can bring this pillow, take the right or bottom hand, whatever side you're on, underneath. It's okay if you're not on the same side as me. And we're going to gently rest our head. You can take this top arm over your head, on your side, behind you if that feels okay. That's a really deep shoulder opener, so be careful with that. So settling in and coming back to that breath, this time sending it into your side body. So I'm laying on my right side, so I'm going to be sending it all the way down into my left. I'm going to imagine that deep blue light funneling in here all the way to my left hip. My rib cage is going to be expanding. And then on the exhale, I'm releasing and relaxing down, letting go of any tension along the way. So continue with those deep inhales and exhales, or your 4-second breath. If you'd like to change your arm position, you can. And when you're ready, we're going to plant that top hand, helping ourselves up. And we'll gently switch sides. So I'm going to switch over here. And you can just roll over if you're in your bed or whatever. Take my blanket down here in case those feet get cold. And then again, taking those pillows right to your hip. Knees are bent. I'm on my left hip now, and then I'm going to gently drape myself over. My bottom arm is coming underneath my pillow. And then again, your top arm you can explore with. If you want to take any movement, reach it up over, stretch out that shoulder, or place your hand right on your pillow here. Returning to your breathing and filling up your side body all the way down to that hip. And when you exhale, release and relax down. When you're ready, again, that top arm's going to come out in front of us and gently help ourselves up. Now, this is your choice. I'm going to come to a wall, just this one behind me. If not, you can stay here, and if you want to take it into a happy baby, you can. Or if you're in bed, you can just turn around to your headboard or the wall near you. So, we're going to take this into a little Malasana squat on the wall. So, I'm going to move my pillows and everything. And we're going to take ourselves as close to the wall as we feel comfortable. And we're just going to gently lay down flat. And so my knees are bent and my toes are on the wall. So I'm going to take my feet out wider than my hips. And then if you'd like, you can scoot yourself a little bit closer. And then you can come up onto your toes to get a deeper stretch in those hips here. If this is enough of a stretch for you and you feel like your hips are hurting, you can always bring those pillows underneath your knees. So we're just coming into a little bit of a squat here. Softening your gaze, closing your eyes. And then if you'd like, you can bring those knees into your chest, give them a nice good squeeze in. And then let's take our legs up to the sky. You can point and flex your toes, and you can stay on this wall and relax your legs against the wall, or you can turn around coming back to your mat. Take your pillow underneath your head. Kick those legs back up. Point and flex your toes. Roll out your legs. If you want to take any bicycle movement, you can. Now, option to stay here and legs up the wall. If your legs are resting against the wall, you can bring your bum closer to the wall here, so it's more of a relaxed pose. You can keep your legs up here for your Shavasana, or if you'd like, begin to make your way down into a Shavasana of your choice. So I'm just going to bring this pillow underneath here, underneath my knees. Relax down. Arms can be wide and open. We'll begin to relax down. It's okay if that area is a little bit of a mess with all your pillows and blankets around. We're just going to surrender into our space and into our breath. Allow your feet to relax, legs to turn off, your fingers to gently curl in. Soften through your backside body and allow the front side body to soften into the backside body. Relax through your shoulders, soften through your neck and your face. Unclench the jaw. Eyes can close. When you're ready, you can begin to wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes, or stay in Shavasana. That's always an option. I highly encourage it. You can take a big stretch, arms come up over your head, and then roll onto your favorite side, cradling your head in your arm. Press that top hand into the earth when you're ready to gently make your way up to a seated position. Sitting up nice and tall. We'll all inhale, arms reach up overhead. You can flutter those eyes open. Exhale, hands come through heart center. Thank you all so much for flowing with me today. You know, it's always an honor, and I'm so happy to see you here on your mat, resting, restoring, and relaxing. Today's reflection question is, what was the best thing that happened to you all year? It's really easy for us to highlight those negative aspects of 2020, and we all feel it. Believe me, it's been crazy. And so sometimes we do need to take the effort to highlight some of the positive things, or something that we've overcome, or something that happened to you or your family that was maybe just a little blessing in disguise that you didn't take notice of. The simple things, the small things really are some of the big things. So let me know in the comments down below, what was the best thing that happened to you all year last year in 2020. I can't wait to see your guys' responses, and then also let me know how you're doing. And if you're liking this little month of rest, I'm looking forward to February, and I will let you know what's going on in February next week. So again, I will see you on your mat next week for the final round of the month of rest, and I can't wait to see you. Anyway, again, namaste.